Big bite, man. Oh my god, dude. The bite is un-freaking real. You're gonna spread the bleeds in both there. Full bleeds. Big bites now, man. Guys, watch this bite, yeah? I'm just gonna trade this one. Watch this. Boom! Oh my god, I didn't even crit, but he just died. If you haven't seen, there's been a big new post. Updates for the War Within beta. And in this post are some huge feral buffs. So the thing is, when you first read it, it does not seem that good. Because the first thing you see is Druid. Regrowth initial healing increased by 30%. Frenzy region got nerfed. But these kind of balance each other out to some degree. And I'll say region healing was very high on the beta. Then we have Iron Fur increases armor by 100%. Like slight iron. This doesn't really matter. And then Renewal also got nerfed a bit. So you first read it, you're like, yo, what the heck is this, man? This sucks. We just got nerfed. Scroll down a bit. Wildstalker got buffed, I would say a little bit. I'm actually not quite sure like how to read these changes too much because I'm not too familiar with all the different names on the things. But the juicy stuff is when you scroll down to the PvP section. Rake's damage is no longer reduced by 23% in PvP combat and is no longer reduced by 40% in PvP combat when used from stealth. Then we have Shred's damage from stealth is no longer reduced by 30% in PvP combat. This doesn't really do anything, but that's so cool. Then we got Ferocious Bite damage is no longer reduced by 25% in PvP combat. That's huge. Like, these are big numbers, by the way. Bear form armor is no longer reduced by 20% in PvP combat. Mookin form armor, okay, so Boomy as well, cool. And then rip damage is no longer reduced by 18% in PvP combat. This basically takes the nerfs we got early Dragonflights and kind of takes them away, which is so sick. And then we have some more. Feral. Ramfroster damage is no longer reduced by 25%. Not really a talent we play, but still cool. Then Feral Frenzy by 14%, no longer reduced. Pramwrath, no longer reduced by 9%. I believe it's just the initial damage it does, like not the rip take. But the Riptide is buffed too because of this. And this one is interesting. Fixed an issue where Ravage hero talent was reduced by 25% in PvP combat. So apparently, I didn't know this, but it was nerfed by 25%. So maybe Druid of the Claw can be viable now, which we'll test. Yeah, let's go. We go up. Full bleeds. I'm gonna say this. Bites are hitting, like, very hard right now. But so do the bleeds. But when you're single target to spamming bites, man, it's pretty crazy. And keep in mind, bites buff all your damage over time for 4 seconds on the target you bite. It's a new change in the War Within with Sabretooth. Where it's no longer, like, rip and AoE. It's all single target damage on all single target over time effects on one target. If that makes sense. Damage is higher. Okay, it's a lot higher. Now let's cue some skirmish and do some duels. I'm gonna go to Repara. Opening. Instant bubble, man. He knows. He knows. Big bite. Kick. Thorns, dude. The Fury still goes crazy. But I'm going hard as well. There's a self-heal. Root him here. Kevin, no Heart of the Wild, so I gotta be cautious. Very, very cautious here. Okay, bleeds up. There's BM Rallying Cry. Stun me here. Maim. Big bite. Okay. Going. There's one. Full bleeds up. We're gonna spread bleeds on both. Like so. And there's gonna be doing the most damage now. Okay, Seavark also did a lot of damage. Holy moly. Okay, we both did 12 million on players.